Lesson: Transparency Obligations in Data Access Requests. Transparency obligations in data access requests are essential components of modern data protection frameworks, serving as pivotal mechanisms to ensure compliance and foster trust between organizations and data subjects. These obligations require organizations to provide clear, accessible, and comprehensive information about how personal data is processed, enabling individuals to exercise their rights effectively. The importance of transparency in data processing cannot be overstated, as it directly impacts the public's trust in how organizations handle personal data. This lesson will explore actionable insights, practical tools, frameworks, and step-by-step applications that professionals can implement to enhance their proficiency in managing transparency obligations within the context of data access requests. Data access requests, often referred to as subject access requests, are rights granted to individuals under data protection laws such as the General Data Protection Regulation and the California Consumer Privacy Act. These laws mandate that organizations provide individuals with access to their personal data, along with information about how the data is being used, who it is being shared with, and the rationale behind its processing. The transparency obligations require that this information be provided in a concise, transparent, intelligible, and easily accessible form using clear and plain language. This ensures that individuals can fully understand and exercise their rights regarding their personal data. A practical framework for managing transparency obligations in SARs can be built around several key components. First, organizations must establish a clear policy and process for handling SARs. This includes defining the roles and responsibilities of staff involved in processing requests, setting timelines for response, and ensuring that the process is well documented and consistently followed. A well-defined process not only ensures compliance, but also improves efficiency and reduces the risk of errors. For example, the Information Commissioner's Office in the UK provides a detailed checklist that organizations can use to ensure they are meeting their obligations when responding to SARs. Second, organizations should implement tools and technologies that facilitate the efficient handling of SARs. Data discovery and mapping tools can be particularly useful in identifying where personal data is stored across an organization. These tools enable organizations to quickly locate and retrieve personal data in response to a request, ensuring that they can meet the tight deadlines imposed by data protection laws. For instance, companies like OneTrust and TrustArc offer comprehensive data mapping solutions that help organizations automate the discovery and management of personal data. Moreover, organizations must ensure that their privacy notices are comprehensive and up-to-date. A privacy notice serves as the primary means of communicating with data subjects about how their data is being processed. It should include details about the types of personal data collected, the purposes of processing, the legal basis for processing, data retention periods, and the rights available to data subjects. Regularly reviewing and updating privacy notices is crucial to maintaining transparency, particularly when there are changes in data processing activities or legal requirements. In addition to privacy notices, organizations can enhance transparency through the use of privacy dashboards, which provide data subjects with real-time access to information about how their data is being used. These dashboards empower individuals to manage their data preferences and exercise their rights, such as correcting inaccurate data or requesting the deletion of their data. By providing data subjects with greater control over their data, privacy dashboards can significantly enhance trust and transparency. Case studies illustrate the practical application of transparency obligations in data access requests. For example, in response to the GDPR, Microsoft developed the Microsoft Privacy Dashboard, which allows users to view and manage their data across various Microsoft services. The dashboard provides users with insights into the data Microsoft collects, how it is used, and options to manage their data preferences. This proactive approach to transparency has been well received by users and serves as a model for other organizations seeking to enhance transparency. Another example is the implementation of transparency measures by the social media platform Facebook. In response to privacy concerns and regulatory scrutiny, Facebook has made significant efforts to improve transparency around data collection and usage. This includes providing users with access to detailed information about the data collected by Facebook, as well as tools to manage their privacy settings. These efforts have been part of Facebook's broader strategy to rebuild trust with its users and demonstrate compliance with data protection regulations. Statistics further underscore the importance of transparency in data access requests. A survey conducted by the European Data Protection Supervisor found that 72% of respondents considered transparency to be a critical factor in their trust in how organizations handle their data. This highlights the need for organizations to prioritize transparency in their data processing activities to maintain public trust and ensure compliance with data protection laws. To address real-world challenges, professionals can utilize a step-by-step approach to managing transparency obligations in SARs. The first step is to conduct a thorough assessment of the organization's current data processing activities and identify areas where transparency can be improved. This includes reviewing privacy notices, data processing agreements, and data sharing practices. The assessment should also consider the effectiveness of existing tools and technologies in supporting transparency. Following the assessment, organizations should develop and implement a transparency enhancement plan. This plan should outline specific actions to improve transparency, such as updating privacy notices, implementing privacy dashboards, and investing in data discovery tools. It should also include training and awareness programs for staff to ensure that they understand the importance of transparency and are equipped to handle SARs effectively. Regular monitoring and evaluation of transparency measures are essential to ensure ongoing compliance and improvement. Organizations should establish metrics to assess the effectiveness of their transparency initiatives, such as the number of SARs received, the average response time, and feedback from data subjects. These metrics can provide valuable insights into areas where further improvements are needed. In conclusion, transparency obligations in data access requests are critical components of data protection frameworks, requiring organizations to provide clear and accessible information about personal data processing. By implementing practical tools, frameworks, and step-by-step applications, professionals can enhance their proficiency in managing transparency obligations and ensure compliance with data protection laws. The use of data discovery tools, privacy dashboards, and comprehensive privacy notices can significantly improve transparency and build trust with data subjects. Case studies from organizations like Microsoft and Facebook illustrate the effectiveness of these strategies, while statistics highlight the importance of transparency in maintaining public trust. By prioritizing transparency, organizations can effectively meet their data protection obligations and foster a culture of trust and accountability.